Hey, Pastor Jonathan here. If you're following us on our Proverbs reading plan, I think that's awesome. I want to encourage you. I hope as you're reflecting and reading and applying the wisdom found in the book, that your application of the wisdom found, that you are being encouraged by God, that God is stretching you in faith and that you're growing because this is what it's about. This is why we read the Bible. And this is why we apply the things that we learn in the Bible. I know for certain that God has been stretching me through the daily exercise, and I hope for you that He's doing the same. Whether or not you're missing the mark or failing to see the opportunities that He's presenting, I just want you to be encouraged. Keep going, keep at it, do not give up, because it's in this period of stretching and reflecting that God continues to grow you and matures us into the image and to be in the likeness of His Son. Today, I want to give you a little encouragement from Proverbs 3, which is our reading from the Proverbs today. If you're following with us, we're going to pick it up from verse 5 and we're going to read through verse 8. It goes like this. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make straight your paths. Be not wise in your eyes, fear the Lord, and turn away from evil. It will be healing to your flesh and refreshment to your bones. Man, what an awesome, awesome word for us. The verse I want to focus on today is verse 6. Verse 6 unlocks for us how to trust in the Lord with all our heart and lean on God's understanding. Verse 6 unlocks for us how we stay humble and know ourselves to have the power to turn away from the temptations and the evil that's all around us. Because there's evil all around us, and it's easy to commit evil just alongside everybody else. But verse 6 shows us how to avoid those traps. Verse 6 says, in all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your path straight. In all your ways acknowledge God. That's the key. That's the key. That's the wisdom. But let's be honest, what does this actually look like? I mean, there are huge parts of our day where we just go on autopilot. We don't actively think about God. We don't think about God going to the shower. We don't think about God getting in and out of our cars. We don't think about God drinking our coffee. And it's not because we're trying to box Him out of our lives. It's simply because these moments, these everyday routines are so manageable on our own. One of our missionary partners that was visiting with us recently, we noticed that she would literally go on to say, thank you, Jesus, every single time she got into a car. And she would say, thank you, Jesus, every time she got out. When she walked up a flight of stairs, she said, thank you, Jesus. When she came down a flight of stairs, she said, thank you, Jesus. I mean, we asked her why she did that. And she said, well, there's no guarantee that I would ever get back into a car or ever get out of that car once I reach the destination. Or that I would successfully get up the stairs or come down the stairs without Jesus. And so she says, I know I can go into a car and out of a car, I come out and I do that safely. And the same thing of going up and down the stairs, I know it's because Jesus is with me. I mean, that is so very true when we really think about it. I mean, that's the exact wisdom found here in this proverb. It challenges us to acknowledge God even in the small and automatic moments of our lives. And the incredible promise is that when we acknowledge God, it leads to what verse 8 calls healing to our flesh and refreshment to our bones. Why does this simple act have such a profound effect? It's because when we recognize God's goodness in everyday small moments and small things, we remind ourselves of a powerful truth. God's got you. Your life is not all on you. You can depend on God for every aspect of your life. In the same way we depend on Jesus for our monumental eternal reality of our salvation, we can also depend on Jesus to be with us in our everyday little stuff. So I want to challenge you today in all the things that you do, in the quiet moments, in the chaotic ones, take a moment, just a second, to acknowledge God. Thank Him for His presence. Thank Him for His provision, and see how it refreshes your soul and bring His healing power into your life. I'm praying that for you today, that you would experience God's goodness and His refreshment as you acknowledge Him in everything you do today. I hope that encourages you. Have a great rest of the day applying the wisdom found in the Proverbs for you in Proverbs chapter 3. See you next time.